I've noticed that I have never mentioned the fact that I have a Facebook fan page for my YouTube channel, and normally that's in the description of all my battles, but I never say it. So if you guys want to go like that, then please feel free to do so. You can know when I'm not going to upload or when I post funny pictures or stuff that happens on Skype with some of my buddies. Also, I have a Tumblr, so if you guys want to follow me on that, I've recently become more active on that as well, so you can go follow me on that. Both of those things are in the description of all my battles. But yeah, I got a very fun, pretty good battle against one of my buddies, StratoArctica9000. He does upload narrated Wi-Fi battles, so his channel link is going to be down in the description. Obviously, this battle was before Embor went up to RU. Looking at threats on his field, Haunter is the one real thing I'm going to be afraid of, just because for some reason, I always have trouble against Haunter. I don't know why. Anyways, I lead off with the Terra. As he leads off with the Machoke, I'm pretty damn positive I shouldn't be able to take any hit, but I forgot about the fact that, hey, Machoke can learn Ice Punch, so after I clicked Wood Hammer, I was thinking to myself, well, crap, I'm about to be O-coded by Ice Punch, but it turns out he doesn't carry it, because if he did, then he should have gone for it. As he goes for the Dynamic Punch, the following turn, I'm just going to go for the Synthesis, just scouting out to see what he wants to do, because if he does want to go for another Dynamic Punch, I don't want to get up my rocks, then be O-code the following turn after that, so I thought Synthesis would be the better play. Then if it did live in Machoke, I could then get up my rocks, but no, he brings in Maractus. I don't want to take a possible hidden power or ice, so I decided to switch into my Embor. Now, this isn't my normal Expert Belt Embor. No, this is actually a Choice Banded Embor, and this is why I like Expert Belt more than Choice Banded, because I would have been able to switch up my moves, gone for the Earthquake, and Oko this Torkoal prevents him from getting up the rocks. Now, if you're wondering why I went for Hammer Arm, it's because I thought that he might predict me to go for the Earthquake and stay in with Maractus, and I knew he wouldn't switch directly out into Haunter on the off chance that I did Flare Blitz. So I thought Hammer Arm would be my better play, just meet right in the middle, and I got off a good chunk of damage on the Torkoal. As the third turn that it is Embor against Torkoal, I thought he would switch into Haunter, expecting me to go for another Hammer Arm, which is why I actually brought in Porygon, but no, he stays in. Lava Plumes thankfully doesn't burn me. I then finish him off with the Discharge. As he brings in the Pheasant, I don't want my Porygon to take any unnecessary damage, so I decided to switch into the Luxray, thinking he would just go for the U-turn, but no, he goes for Return and just, well, destroys my poor little kitty cat. So I'm pretty positive that thing is now Choice Banded, but knowing that he is going to be forced to switch out just because Alomomola can take physical moves for days, I decided to go for the Toxic. As he brings in the Maractus, I make a bit of a dumb play and switch into my Torterra when I either should have gone for the Protect or gone into my Embor, because if he did get up a layer of spikes right here, I would have been in a bad situation, because the following turn he could have got up a second layer, which really would have been bad for me. But I don't think he actually carries spikes, because this seems to be more of an offensive Maractus, or if he did carry, he just never went for it in this battle. So knowing that I might have use for Torterra later on in this battle, I decided to bring in Embor, and with Torkoal gone, I can freely Flare Blitz anything to death. Even if he brings in Lumineon, I am adamant Choice Banded. That thing's gonna be fried. But he actually brings in Haunter, I guess maybe predicting me to predict his Lumineon switching and go for another Hammer Arm, but yeah, I really had no reason to do that. And Haunter, the one big threat on his team, is out of here. So he then brings in Maractus. The way he brought it in has me thinking he is going to be carrying the Sucker Punch, but because I actually run a heavy amount of HP investment on my Embor, also that Sucker Punch is not stabbed, nor is it super effective, it is actually resisted. I'm able to live on 8 HP and Oko that thing with a Blaze. Choice Banded Adamant Flare Blitz, that is like 10 times overkill. So on the double down, I bring him onto Terra as he brings in the Pheasant. I want to see what he's going to go for, so I decided to leave it in for Death Fodder as he goes for the U-turn. Looking at the remainder of his team, which I do believe is Lumineon, Machoke, and Unpheasant, after a sunny day, my Victory Bell can pretty much sweep, because I can Oko Lumineon with Solar Beam, possibly Oko Unpheasant with Sludge Bomb, and possibly Oko Machoke with Solar Beam. But no, he has Swagger Attract Lumineon. Why? I thought this Pokemon was irrelevant. No, why would you do this to me? And now I am going to be forced to try to stall this Lumineon out with my Porygon, because thankfully I carry the Toxic and I managed to hit it. And as long as I don't hit myself in confusion too many times, I shouldn't be too worried about what he wants to bring in on my Porygon, because if he does want to bring in the Machoke, I still have Alomomola. If he wants to bring in a Pheasant, I still have Alomomola. So yeah, I managed to Toxic stall the Lumineon. As he brings in the Pheasant, I want to see what he wants to lock himself into. As he goes for the Giga Impact, Unpheasant has a 105 base physical attack, which is not bad at all. I have no defense EVs, but I do have the Eviolite, and I live that. Porygon, holy crap, you're bulky as all hell. Oh, I was not expecting to live that at all. Above that, he actually turns out to miss the second Giga Impact, which I actually did call, because we were in a call during this battle. I was like, you're going to miss the Giga Impact. And he did. Unfortunately, that actually ends up hurting me a bit, because now he can bring in Machoke and freely go for the rest, which... if he was not carrying rest, this battle wouldn't have been over right here, because I would have just tried to get off as much damage with the Ice Beam as I could have. Then I would have just brought in Alamola Toxic him, Wish, Protected, Scald accordingly, and I would have been able to outstall this Machoke. Unfortunately, because he is a Rest Talk set, this thing is going to be around a whole lot longer than it should be. So I'm just going to leave in Porygon, try to get off as much damage as I can, as I believe I hit myself in confusion. At this point, it's going to be one-on-one, and I'm pretty damn positive in the long run of this battle, as long as he doesn't crit me, I should be able to outstall the Machoke, and in the end he realizes as well, and he's just going to end up running because he knows this is a losing battle for him. So yeah, that was the very narrow 1-0 victory in my favor. Did get a bit stally in two certain parts, but besides that, it was a very, very fun game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to go check out my buddy StratoArctica. I might upload again tomorrow. I don't know why I've been uploading like back to back to back. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do what you want, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I do believe I'm out of here. Later. Also, make sure to go like my page. Yeah.